Hi, I'm Ruben, and I have something to confess. I very much hate procrastination. I hate when I'm feeling that I don't want to do something that I think I should be doing and that I don't feel that I can take action towards it. If it's related to my work, if it's connecting deeper with people around me, if it's doing my meditation, anything that I want to, build in my life and I know the positive effects of it, I hate when I don't feel like doing that. And so I have created the superhero journey, which is a 4 step series in how you can make sure that you can achieve your dreams. And that can be anything, right? That can be something like gaining more consciousness, finding deeper connections, working out more, building your business bigger. And in this video specifically, we're going to go into the dream of the superhero. Because as I'm sure you know, a superhero has a sort of dream of wanting to save the world, right? He wants to make sure that everyone is safe and defeat the evil villain. But to be able to do and achieve that dream, he needs to kind of evolve and reach the next level of himself. And so, in our own stories of our own journeys, own superhero journeys, we need to also have that dream. And some of us have a dream, some of us are not clear on the dream, but all of us can use some more purposeful feeling, like an emotion of I want to take action on this dream. I see something in my mind and it's so beautiful, I want to take action on it. And so I'm going to bring to you a strategy so you can connect yourself to that purpose on a daily basis. And the reason I'm so confident about this and you feel that it resonates with you is because I have taken steps myself in these with the use of this strategy in landing myself a TED Talk, developing over 3 businesses now and helping over 1,000 people improving their communication skills and their confidence. I've been able to attract a super, super attractive woman. In fact, I want to share a little bit about that because when I was about 18, 19 years old, I was not able to attract a woman that I found really attractive. And it was really something that I struggled with. I remembered that when I was 14, I watched these movies where, like these Hollywood movies with someone like James Bond that was able to attract a super attractive woman. And I remember these thoughts of like, oh, if I could attract a woman like that in my life, then my life would be complete. And I had that thought when I was 14, but when I was 18, I still was not able to do that because I was so afraid of all the obstacles that I was running against, and I was afraid of evolving so that I could actually be that superhero that was able to attract anyone that I would find interesting. And so at one point, I remember being in this school party, and it was in a house, and I saw this girl, and I thought she was just absolutely beautiful with a beautiful energy around her, and I wanted to do nothing else but to get to know her, to speak to her, and to connect with her. But for about an hour, I was standing on the other side of the room, just kind of like constantly gazing and like looking at her to see if I can kind of get some kind of a connection and trying to muster up some kind of a strength and confidence to go and speak to her. And after an hour, I actually did. So I went up to her and I said, "Hi, just coming this, yeah, say hi, my name is Ruben, and yeah, how are you?" And I was feeling very awkward. I didn't really know what to say, so of course she responded a bit also with awkwardness, like, "Okay, hello, I'm Lotte, nice to meet you." And then there was a silence. And I'm noticing I'm trying to say something, but nothing really comes to my mind. All I'm thinking about is like, "Come on, say something, brother. Come, say something. There's something that you need to say that is so genius, that is so powerful, that will change her life and will make her instantly attracted to you." But I didn't know what to say, to the point that, I was thinking about what I should say. And at one point, she kind of like just turned around and walked away. I just felt like something, like a dagger in my heart. I was like, oh my God, I really need to change this. And that pain, plus that dream, that vision that I had of being able to attract an attractive woman, and what that meant for me, that my life would be complete. That's a pretty big dream, right? If you have a goal and you know that if you achieve that goal, your life will be complete. That's an intense dream. There's some emotion connected to that, and so those two things, and of course many more painful experiences that had happened in the past, allowed me to actually say, hey, I'm going to making a change. I am going to break through that barrier that I'm hitting against. And so for a year long, I did nothing else but speak to women. I mustered up the strength and the confidence to go out during the day on the streets and just walk up to a woman and be like, hey, I think you look cute. Wanted to come and say hi. And then have conversations. And in the beginning, it was not really conversations. It was more like women looking at me weirdly and walking away. But I had set my goal. I had my dream in my sight. And so every rejection was just a possibility for me to learn. And it's a quote, I guess you could say, that I uphold very strongly right now in my life, which is, I either enjoy something or I enjoy learning. And so I enjoyed learning, talking to at least 1,000 women. I lost count at one point. And I started having more and more success, to the point that 1 year after I had started, I went with a couple of friends to Budapest, and we were talking to a lot of women. And at one point on a Saturday night, we were in a club called the Hello Baby Bar, and my friend and I were talking to these two women, but I didn't really find that click with them, that connection with them. So I told my friend, hey, what if we go and look for the most beautiful girls in this club, because we're in a really good state right now, we're feeling good. I was walking around in this club and I built up so much confidence that I felt that whatever woman I looked at, she just melted instantaneously. And so with that confidence, I walked around for 10 minutes looking for the most beautiful girl in the club. And at one point, in the corner of my eye, I saw this girl, not that tall, about 150, 160, dancing. And out of an instantaneous reaction, I kind of grabbed her arm, looked her in the eyes, and I said, I've been looking for the most beautiful girl in the club, and I found her. And you know how she responded? Ha 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 ha. What a bad pickup line. Go away. But I didn't go away. I was confident. I was purposeful. I had my dream clearly in front of me to be able to attract a woman like this. And I had gone through the experiences that her telling me to go away didn't affect me at all. I knew what I was doing, and I felt that purpose. So I kept on looking at her with that purpose. And so her laughter from like ha 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 slowly started turning. I was looking purposefully into her eyes, and her laughter went from ha 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 to ha, and she turned into this kind of like little girl that was swept away and taken away by my strength and confidence that I had been building up for that year. And so we had this amazing night with each other, and I've had an amazing 5-year relationship with her, and she was just an absolute 10 out of 10 in regards to attractiveness for me. So I had reached that goal, and it taught me something beautiful, because when I was 14, 16, 17, 18, I did not think that I was going to be able to do this. But I had just achieved it. And so from that moment onward, I started believing that I can achieve anything that I want as long as I'm willing to put the dream clearly into my head and create the steps and the action towards achieving that dream. Like I had done with connecting with her. And I'm feeling so much passion and purpose in sharing this with you, because I had been looking at what is it that I exactly do when I'm starting to achieve these things. I work out 5 days a week at least for the last 4 or 5 years. I eat very healthy. I feel amazing in my body. I'm surrounded by people that I love and I'm connected with. I love developing these businesses that I'm growing. I've landed myself a TED Talk, and I just realized that there are certain things that I'm doing that are creating that, or that making that easier for me. And so I want to share that with you. And to share that with you, the first step is your dream, like I mentioned in my story. So what I want to ask you is to look at your own dream. What is something that really, really inspires you? When you're speaking with someone, you're speaking about this one topic, You get really excited about it. What is that topic? What is that thing? Or, have you ever helped someone with something that has made you feel amazing? What is that? What is that thing? Or maybe you're in a job right now and there's certain elements of the job that you really love. What are those elements and why are you so enjoying these things? And from that point of perspective, we are going to be creating that dream. But we're not going to do this in this video. I want you to have a general idea and an outline of what that dream for you is. And then we're going to go into the details of it by doing a superhero dream meditation. So, what you're going to be doing now is in the description of this video post, you're going to be seeing a link which brings you to a page. And in that page, you can leave your personal information. And then you get the access to the process, this video series process, starting out with the superhero dream meditation, which is about 15 minutes meditation that will guide you in the process of connecting more deeply with your dream. And this process is all about connecting the thought that you're having in your head about something that you want with the emotional intensity of it. Because when there's emotion, a strong emotion involved to some kind of a thought, that's when you're actually going to create and take action on it. Because then it suddenly feels good and you feel inspired and you can't wait to get out of bed in the morning to start taking action on it. Or when you're still in a full-time job but you have some kind of a project that you want to be working on, then when you get home, as soon as you get home, you want to just start working on it instead of being tired and wanting to hang on the couch, because you feel that connection to that purpose. That's all that is really, really necessary. If you're so connected to your dream, there's nothing else that you need to actually start taking action. It's not the simple strategies of like, oh, you have to push yourself and put yourself to it, man. No, none of that. If it's all clear vision in there, you just focus on that vision every single day and you will create that. So go to the link, follow the superhero journey, listen to the meditation, do that every day for 7 days in a row, and you will start noticing that the change in yourself in regards to the purposefulness and the passion that you're feeling towards that dream, so that you don't procrastinate on it, but actually start taking action on it. And I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you how that is affecting your life. And then after that, you're going to be receiving more steps that will allow you to break through your obstacles that are still on your way to achieving your dream. And we're going to end up with a webinar. But more of that will all follow as soon as you sign up on the page in the link in the description. Sending you a lot of love. I enjoyed the making of this video. I really feel the purpose behind this for myself. And love connecting with you. Thank you. Aho.